Alright. Hey everybody, it's me, Maname, your favorite 50% funbot, 50% genius indie VTuber, also known as C9NX, and welcome back to more Genshin Impact. Hold on. Last time we... I should go back. Last time we... Is it here? I don't think it's here. But last time we finished off Varka's character story. We also got Jibai's gadget, which I haven't used yet. It is right here. That's her gadget. It would have been useful back when you had to say, farm the Wolf of the North, or I can't think of any good reason to use it. I forgot what it could be used for. What it's best used for. I guess for some bosses that are far off, like the animal hypostasis. Like it's all the way from there, from the waypoint, so that would be good, you know. I remember there being 4 paths from these 4 waypoints, which is the best. I personally like using this one because you can get the ores from here, and there's not much combat going on. So you know, I prefer using this one. Some people like to use this one if they like to climb. This one's a bit farther, but yeah, this thing I think this one needs to fight. I'm not sure. I don't recall what other places could use it. I'm sure this boss could use it as well. But yeah, I guess okay. Now I just remembered. In that land, there's a lot of local legends. For example, I think there's one right here, and then yeah, there's a few more I haven't really finished. So it's this one that's the most trouble because as you go up this path, it's gonna rain meteors 95% of the time. So yeah, if I figured out a place I can use it on, then I'll show you guys. But for now, I'm gonna keep it in my pocket. So back on topic, we're gonna be doing Operation Stronghold Defense. In Nod-Krai, you encounter a messenger named Bluebolt, who seems to be testing a certain mechanical defense unit. I haven't heard anything good about this event, so let's hope that people are wrong and I'm different. Or, yeah. Whatever. As always, grab a snack or a drink, ideally water, because that's what's best for you. Check your posture and hope you enjoy the stream. You know what I've been thinking? By thinking, I mean, I think I had it in my subconsciousness for a while, but, it's only in my main consciousness earlier. Holy frick, what the hell is this? What if the single viewer I'm getting on my streams is just my streaming software, tapping into the chat? Either my streaming software, which is OBS, or my VTubing software, which is Warudo. It's one of them, but if you're in chat, say hi so that you're not the thing. And you're not voiced. Okay, let's skip. Your name is Bluebolt, but you're not blue. Also, I turned on my air conditioner. It's on 26 degrees now as opposed to 25, because I don't think I can set decimal points in my air conditioner unit. And 25.5 is what the government recommends for both comfort and energy efficiency and environmental protection and all that. But I have it on 26 because compared to 25, I still get comfy. I'm not as cold, and it's gonna be 10% more energy efficient. It depends on your build of air conditioning unit. Anyway, during the challenge, Traveler needs to set up various mechanisms and defeat opponents to ensure that the stronghold is protected from destruction. I'm assuming this is a tower defense game mode. Different upgrade options may be chosen for different mechanisms. Different options may be combined to create varied mechanism effects. Upgraded mechanisms can be refitted with other upgrade options at any time by consuming bolts. So if for whatever reason you need to change your elements, you can do it, but it's going to consume a resource. So ideally you don't want to do that, I assume. After an enemy launches an attack, support skills can be used to help defeat them. Support skill energy recovers slowly over time. Collection mechanisms can accelerate the recharge rate. So completing okay, so there's going to be your regular defense units, which are your towers. You also get certain booster towers where you can put down and it charges your skill. After completing specific wave challenges, you select protocols. Protocols will strengthen your firepower or increase the efficiency of obtaining bolts. Do I just walk in or do I interact with it? I interact with it, but I can't walk into it. Like, you know, it's like when you're playing Minecraft and you go like the block, well, not the block, like the half block behind a nether portal. It's not like that. I assume it's not fully unlocked yet. I mean, maybe it could be because it doesn't say a timer. First battle, support from a warm-hearted weasel. If it's saying cuckoo, then is it a weasel or is it like a bird? Anyway, the weasel gives you an incredibly reassuring look, as if to say, "Don't worry, just leave it to me." So you have okay. So the you don't have a tutorial yet. That's interesting though, because we only have 2 types of mechanisms available to us, but in their manual we have 3 visible, and then it doesn't have any tutorials here, so I don't really get why we have it all unlocked. Weird game design choice. So we have 2 units. We have a trap and an energy turret. So the energy turret can have pyro, electro, or anemo. It can have 3 different mechanism enhancements. Fire intensity, so that changes the fire mode from single shot to 3 round bursts. Could be better, could be worse. Fires explosive damage that deals damage to the target, and you can do splash damage to opponents within range. It doesn't say if it's farther away, then they take less damage or what. So I assume it's just one big chunk of damage. Standby munitions is basically like Arkanites, where it's gonna charge up to like a certain amount of stacks. I believe it's up to 3 stacks. Yep. And then it can immediately, not immediately, but like it can quickly release those 3 stacks and do lots of burst damage. But you know, once it releases those 3 stacks, it's gonna recharge and then fire 1 bullet and then recharge 1 bullet and then fire. So you know, all of these are good, I assume. I don't know how about the DPS of this one, or this one, but this one seems to be the best so far. Unless we need like single target damage, in which case we would probably want one of these. Upgrade function. Marks the current enemy target and reduces its resistance by 20%. Oh, this is our ability? I'm not sure. The target also takes an additional instance of shooting damage when hit. In frequency every 3 seconds. Initiate an AoE elemental attack. The higher the target's current health, the damage this attack deals. Okay, interesting. So I guess these are combined, maybe? Like this is the attack pattern and this is its passive, I assume. For a single target beam, the lower the target's current health, the higher the So yeah, these 2 passives are good, but I think this fire type is the best. Traps can be Hydro, Cryo, or Geo. Pull. I think they're renewable instead of like usually traps. You put them down and they go away after 1 use, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Producing mines, less damage dealing, elemental shockwaves. Damage stopped by the shockwaves with the traps as an elemental type. Okay, so I assume this is just true damage, maybe, or just pure elemental damage. I don't know how these 2 differ, but all of these are good. I think this would be better if there's like holes in the ground, or like if they get redirected into a different path, like a longer path. That'd be good. These 2 are just your damage and primer types. Okay, so opponent's hit will be shackled for 3 seconds. Okay. An opponent is defeated with its attack range, it reduces shockwave. Yeah, so this is the primer one. I don't think we need a collection mechanism. We don't need to see it yet. Start. We have. Do we need Pyro Hydro Radio? I think we want Pyro for this stage. Oh, these are our skills. Okay. Shoots a fireball that deals massive power damage to opponents within its AoE. And Crackle Crack Thunderstrike. Strikes all opponents on the field with a Thunderstrike that deals electro damage. I think we just use our skills on these 2. I think we should use Electro if we can. Electro on the Hydro one and then fire on the statue thing. Okay, let's start. How hard can it be? I've played Arcanites a fuck ton. I've barely played Bloons. So, you know, that could be a problem if it's more like Bloons. I also played Taptitude. Taptitude is still my favorite mobile game of all time. Nothing can beat Taptitude. I'm clicking I'm spamming you and it's not working. Okay. Okay, so it's gonna tell us what enemies are in the wave. I assume these are how much it drops, or like once the wave is complete, it uses that many bolts. I assume that's how much damage it deals if any one of them goes into our base. Fire infusion, confirm, trap, sure. Hydro, sure. I wouldn't use Hydro because we don't have any bolts left. I think we need like 100 bolts or something. Can we speed things up? No. Let's see. Okay, you have that much range. Okay. Also, I would put this one here instead, because if they walk here, then they won't get hit. Can we really not speed this up? Yes, we can. Okay, each of them give 6 bolts. Okay. I'm gonna build another one right here. And if we can move things, I want to move this to here. These all cost 120. At least we get 150. I assume either density. Okay, sure. We remove you. I don't think we can. How much do we have left? We have 138, so let's put you down here. Sure, let's go Pyro. Alright, let's start. Let's just deal some chip damage early on. I think traps would be better, because at least right now this one's not upgraded, so it's doing single target damage. While shockwaves seem to deal AoE damage, even though their range is obviously much shorter, you can put them on these choke points and deal much more damage. So this is the first stage, but I would much rather play this instead. What cryo? Because we have these Hydro Phantasms later on, so that's why I don't get why the game wants us to use Hydro here. B2. Okay, so this is the additional boss. Okay, we don't just get like that thing that shows up is not our total in this stage. Can I upgrade the fire rate? I don't know which one is good. Let's upgrade the fire rate. Should we? Honestly, we could just... Yeah, we can put another one here. There we go. Because both of these paths have to go through here. This is their choke point. In theory, we can put another here as well. Let's do that. Just that. Oh, we can't put another more. Can we like remove? Can we not remove these? I feel like we should be able to remove these. Because that's so numb. I guess we can just upgrade these. I think we can put a pole here. And then we can put the damaging one here, regardless of which type of damage it is. Fine layer, wide range of shockwaves. I think this would be better because it says a wide range, not. Is it wide range as in like distance, or is it range as in like type? I'm gonna put mind layer just in case if it means type. Let's upgrade it to burst then because it recommends burst. Does it increase the range as well? Yeah, all these increase the range, okay. Half tile. So I guess you don't have to put it on here. You can put it on here as well. It will reach here as well. It just can't reach here. Let's get fire, burst fire. Sure, why not? Let's see how burst fire. Burst fire feels almost automatic. Like there's very little downtime. So I guess for a single target, this is probably the best. That should speed things up a little bit. There we go! Now we get the option to fast forward. These things do recharge without collection units. So we don't have to, like, use them at the last second. Not hard at all. Next stage. Got him! Mechanism supplies. The weasel focuses on the collection mechanisms, thus suggesting that we fight around them. Let's take a look at them. Both trap that opponents that are defeated in the range of collection units will be increased by additional 20%. This effect cannot sack. Charge support skills when opponents are defeated in the range of collection mechanisms. This effect cannot sack. So you want 2 of these. You want bolts first, then the ult one. Unless they come in really, like a lot of them come in really early. Let's see, shoots fireball. Okay, we can choose our skills here. We can choose. Okay, so these skills, you have to select where they land. However, global skills attack the whole map. I assume these ones are like more damage, or either maybe they charge faster. These just rainfall within an area, applying wet and unstackable movement speed reduction to all opponents within its AoE, at the same time dealing Hydra damage. I'm not going to use this one, even though it recommends it, because these 3 are immune, and then this guy's resistant. So we're going to use this and this again. Alright, let's start. I don't know why my hand got raised there. Sort of like the motion tracking on... Either it's my camera being low quality, or it's the motion tracking software not being that good. So they're giving us the mechanisms by default. Okay, now we can remove them. Changing them costs about half the price, I assume. No, it costs full price, okay. This increases bolts. This also increases bolts, okay. I guess you just want to put them... I mean, we can just do this. What enemies are there? Crap. Let's check. Are there cryo enemies? There is a cryo enemy. Let's not get these traps then. Let's get... I'm thinking where would we also be good for these things. Because that would be good. Okay, okay, I see. Nope, cancel. I'm gonna put one here then. Yeah, we want pyro. We'll put another one here. And then I guess we could put down more energy. Put it on the path. So, you know, if you really need to. Which I guess we could. Hopefully that's not too little damage. Yeah, that's not enough damage. It's okay, they'll loop around, and then these guys will be able to hit them again. The reason I chose this spot because this is like the crossing area between these two things, so we'll get the maximum benefit. Yeah, you guys see I totally planned that out now. No, I didn't. I just like tried to spread them out enough that they can, you know, work. Where is a good time to put down the trap things? Because... And there's still Cry at the end. Maybe just use Geo damage? Yeah, let's use Geo damage if we put them down. We can put them like all across anyway if we want to. Okay, let's upgrade these guys so that we can get more damage. Oh, let's see. It does give us an enemy count, right? Yeah, 15, 3, 6. It's never just a single target, unless you're this guy. But even then, there's still multiple. So let's get AoE this stage. Once you unlock the mechanism enhancement, you can get the upgrade function. Upgrades do you get? Okay, let's upgrade these. Yeah, we can get more bolts this way and energy. Let's upgrade just these two because we don't really get kills around here. What does it cost to retrieve? Doesn't cost any. Okay. Well, it doesn't cost any, but it doesn't give us anything either. Yeah, the area is doing good. Let's get AoE as well. There, our damage is even higher. Let's remove you. We can put you... Oh, never mind. The trigger melt, it will be instantly. Overload. We're gonna either vapor melt. I think we have more cryo enemies, so let's get melt. If I remember correctly. Yeah, we have... We have both Hydro and Cryo, but mostly Cryo, I think. What was I thinking? Where should I put you? You know what? Let's not. Let's not put one of you. Let's put down more turrets. Turrets, and let's remove you. Maybe we didn't have to remove it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because this one one of these deployed by the game also counts towards deployment unit. Limit, sorry, not unit. Let's put down you. Okay. Once we have the upgrade, we should upgrade for, let's see, one of these. I think we should give the first one target analysis, and then the rest we give suppressing fire. Okay, let's go. Oh, wrong button. I didn't mean to do that. This guy it keeps healing itself. upgrades yet. Well, soon. There we go, let's give you the debuff. For our enemies, not for us. And then for you, we get, suppressing fire. Right. Alright, let's go. These guys can get their shield back, but they don't. They still keep their health. They don't regen. So like once they come back here, when their shield breaks, we can reap the benefits again from these two collection towers. Next, we have enough for an upgrade. Let's get another upgrade on you. There we go. Let's start. Damn, I wanted to kill this guy so that he doesn't regen. We only get 2 times speed and they're still moving so slow. Let's get a trap here. Let's get Geo. Yeah, let's get pulling. And then shackling, explosives, reduce the debuff by like 60%. Let's get that. Let's start. You get another one if you want. Let's do that. Let's put down Geo, and this time we don't have enough for an upgrade. For you, let's give you Shockwave. Let's see what range it means. Okay, it means distance, not type kind of range. I guess we can just hit you with the, that. Hit you with that as well. Right, next stage. Transformation, a cunning new trick. The weasel's expression turns grave as if worrying that the monster might attack from multiple directions. So it's... We don't have a way to block enemies, so that's a bit of a shame. If we did, then, you know, Arcanite's easy. Triggers an earthquake damage and deals geo damage within its AoE, reducing their movement speed. We do have this guy, so we can't use Cryo. This is Geo, so we could use it. Freezes all opponents on the field. I don't know if it applies on this guy as well. That's Cryo, if I recall. Cryo is white bottom. Yeah, that's Cryo. I don't think it'll work. So let's get Geo because it applies to every unit. Maybe this guy as well. Let's get that. I think the trick is that we just make a choke point here. Can we put these on the... We can only put these on area tiles. Only ground tiles, and they can put these on any tiles. I guess we can put these on the ground because okay, let's put these two first because they're our damage dealers. Yeah, we want Pyro. Let's put another one. And we want one. Well, we could get both of these. Bolts for you, and then energy for you. Let's start. Later on, we're just gonna put down like I would say like 4 of these like the ground ones, the trap ones. The game will recommends fire rate, so let's get that. I don't really mind if it's fire rate or AoE, because both are good. $150 more. Let's upgrade you with fire rate as well. Let's upgrade you with amount. That way we get more bolts. Let's go. Here, Geo Slime. Forgot he was in the, you know, list of enemies. We can lay down more traps or more turrets on the last wave, because right now we don't know which path they're gonna go. They can go here, then go here, then go here. But they're gonna have... They must go here, so that's why I'm putting the traps here. And we're gonna need to do that. 1 damage. Oh, the Earthquake is like a lot of damage instances. Okay, good to know. The fire is not very effective against the Geo Shield. That might have been why it was taking so long to kill them. Yeah, Geo is a lot more effective against Geo Shields. Something free, you get 100 bolts. This would have been good early on. Game bolts the number of enemy turrets and trap mechanisms in the field, so this is good for late game. Provide 25 bolts each. So right now we have 4, so now we have 6 right now, so that's gonna be... This is more than that. Of course, because in the field, each gives 100. Right now we have 2, so let's get that. Because this is more than this, but this is more than that. Especially if you're like me, and you put down 2. There we go. Let's get more energy. Put down more of these ground spike things. And have 1 more upgrade. Yeah, let's get mines, because this is good if it's far away. Like right here. If you put it right here, then it would target the area around. So let's get mine layer. We only have enough for one, so that's all we get. Let's start. I also have enough for another ult, so if we need to use our abilities, we could. Like on this guy. At least he's not that strong after his shield breaks. Let's use our Geo first so we can break his shield so we can kill him faster. The Geo is really good. At least here. I think we could use our Geo again once this guy dies. It also deals like half of its shield, even though it didn't go in as fast. Okay, so these also regenerate their shield, so we shouldn't use it too early. That dealt like 2/3 of their shield. So yeah, if there's a shielded enemy and you don't have the right element for it, you just use our abilities. Let's get Mind Layer again, and Mind Layer on you as well. Because you two are used for our main damage dealers. There we go. Winged bolts. I know if we should upgrade the turrets. I guess this will be good. Let's get that for these guys. Let's start. You still don't want to use your ability too early because they regenerate their shield. Like when this guy is around here, also, or like when this guy is in range of these guys. Just like now. Wait, they have 3 mines, it seems like, because of these Ningguang crystals. We should give the debuff on the edge ones, and then on this back side one, we should give the shackling one. Would it even go this way? I feel like they all just go this way. Next, good, now they go this way. Okay, let's give Fracturing to you, and then we give Shackling to you. And yeah, let's start. And again, Shackling to you. think that should be all, unless, Like, we could put more turrets here. Yes, let's do that. Pyro. Fire rate. Okay, let's do Pyro first. Then Fire rate. Let's give you debuff. Okay, this is our last deployment. The reason I'm doing it like this instead of putting one here is because it would be less range. Let's say, okay, let's count the tiles if it's effective range. 9 tiles, 8 because of this one. This one also 8 tiles because of this one. This one, however, you only get 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 tiles. Same with this side. It's just, you know, like on this side. So yeah, that's why it's right here, and we should be good. Maybe we might want to use our abilities on once in a while, but you know, for the most part, we're good. Since there's the ability now. And crap. Yeah, I think it's because it moved downwards, so I couldn't really hit it with my ability. A Geo ability. Yeah, these guys could be a problem. There we go. Now use your ability right, it works. Yeah, I assume that's all the rewards. Yeah, okay, you only need to reach the final wave as long as you have like at least 1 health left at the end of the last wave. You're good for the rewards. Energy, a reliable partner. The weasel stands atop a collection of mechanisms, its eyes sparkling with a scornful gaze that sweeps over all enemies. Let's pay. I don't need to see this. Hold on. We have a new ability, I believe. Yep, we have the tornado ability. Wish Tornado. Summons a vortex that continuously deals animal damage to opponents within its AoE. I assume that's the most damage. It maybe like has crowd control. I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay, Hydro. There's this guy. Geo. Sure. Pyro. There's this guy. So let's not use Pyro. Electro. We could use Electro as well. Maybe. I mean, there's this guy. I think he's Electro. Yeah, he's Electro. So let's use that. These are, you know, neutral elements, so they don't really have a resistance to these. Okay, let's start. Okay, I don't know why it shows that. It's really useless. I see. So we just put our things here. This side is gonna go here. This side is gonna go here. Did we? Because that's a high tile, so I don't really want to use it. Let's put chicken down. I think there's a pyro enemy. Yeah, there's a pyro enemy. So you can't use pyro, can't use electro. Let's use Anmo then. Okay, and then we put another one here. And then we put down... I think they spawn... They go closer to this side so we can... let's see, what would be most beneficial? Yeah, this would be most beneficial. You want energy. Use your bolt. No, we want bolts here. Okay. Same thing here. Bolts. We're gonna have a tougher time in the beginning because we have Animo, and Animo, you know, not great. At least these guys are giving us an element to swirl. That's great. Let's... Which should we give? What element can we give? I guess Geo? Yeah. Let's put down more turrets first. Thank you. Again, one for turrets. Nope, did it? Nope, I was just lagging, I think. And we'll turn again. I think we definitely want one here. Because that's a choke point. Technically we could put them all here, but we need the profits here. But these two are gonna be our... Yeah, we can put 4 more. Okay. 2... Yeah, we either want more turrets, or we want the traps. I'm gonna go for the traps. Because guess who's into traps? Because I'm a trap. Okay. That's the joke there. Increase the amount of bolts we get. Okay, let's try using the tornado because that guy is not cooperating. Okay, so like the Geo one, the tornado, you know, stays for a while. So that's good to know. I think we need to upgrade our turrets. I think we need fire rate. Where's the problem right now is these guys, and they're single target, so let's get fire rate. And the overload extra charge. Let's get more. Use health. When you have 10 or fewer. Okay, we can't get that. And 8 or fewer mechanisms. Okay, let's get this in case the next straw gives us bad stuff. Okay, get more deployments. We want more deployments, more turrets. Are there Geo Shield enemies? If there's no Geo Shield enemies, we might as well just go all in on this, on the swirl. Let's go all in on the swirl. We're gonna keep you for now. Animo. And Animo. Alright, let's start. And let's get fire rate. And sure, let's get more resources. That's that. Let's get upgrade you. And yeah, let's get more damage. I think for upgrades, like the last upgrade line, I think I'd... Yeah, this laser will be better. Because these guys have less and less health. While this one is for when you're starting off and they have a lot of health. Because as their health decreases, it deals less damage. And this one deals more damage the less health they have. So this is for like early on, this is for late. So yeah, this is your... Okay, you want this to debuff, and then this to deal a lot of damage, or maybe this... yeah, you want this, this, and then this, if they're all in a straight line. They're not going to be in a straight line here because they can go both ways. So, you know, one of these. Like, if we were going to go up against a Wild Hunter, the last one would be more effective. I'm gonna use a tornado because this. Oh, never mind. He does not have a shield anymore. Okay, let's get fire rate. Bolts. Cool challenge obtained. Let's just get bolts immediately. Don't want to waste our time on challenges. Even though the challenges could give us more. Fire rate. We can have 2 more deployments, so let's get you down. Give you Animo. Give you fire rate. Alright, we're gonna remove you. We get 80 this time. You down. Animo. Fire rate. Let's start. Let's use Tornado because there's a lot of shields here. Crit them again. Let's get Beam. Let's see what it looks like if we. Never mind. I guess we'll see it later. Okay, let's get more beams. See what that looks like. And let's start. I don't see. Okay, that's the beam. It's not that visible, but it's probably because it's Animo, and it's not like a really visible color. I think we need to use our ability on this guy. Oh, he's gonna escape, so he's gonna leak, so never mind. Let's give you the beam. We need more damage right now. Beam again. Yeah, these Valhans guys are a bit of a problem. We cleared it. That's all that matters. Next, we have traps to keep stopping enemies. The Weasel waives its low class as a hinting that we can construct a defense line based on the elemental types of these traps. Okay, so we can't use Hydro. We can't use Pyro. Can we use? No, we can't use Electro. So for turrets, you gotta use Animo again. For ground, Cryo. No, we can't use Cryo. Use Hydro. I guess we just use traps then? I guess these already have elements, so we can use the Anima turrets. Again, let's use. I think we should maybe use the freeze spell for these guys. And then let's get Tornado so that we can swirl maybe. There's no Geo shield, so we don't have to use the Geo one. What's introducing these tutorials so late in the game? I don't get it. Okay, so the game wants us to use traps. my. You can use traps. You just want to put traps like around this area because that's where they're gonna go. However, let's get a turret so we can make use of this element right here. Get bolts and let's get energy. One more. Let's put down a thing. Let's give Hydro on this one, so that once he steps into this and then this, it's gonna hopefully freeze. Let's start. I guess the thing about this is that even though it has less range, it's doing a lot of AoE damage. So I feel like I should put this like further up somewhere. I think your spot is good, so let's save you. And then I think we should remove you and put you somewhere else. I don't know. Let's just keep it there. And upgrade you with... let's get Fire Ray. That's what the game mode is. That's what the game is recommending. Polar Mine Layer. Let's do Mine Layer for this one, and then we do Shockwave for this one. I want Shockwave first because it's going to do AoE damage and then there's these guys here. Bolts, let's redraw. Collection range for collection units to be expanded entire field. Let's get that one then. If it expands to the entire field, then we can remove you if we really wanted to, and move you somewhere else. Let's get Fracturing to you. And for you, let's get Shackling, because they're gonna walk through you first and then that. We're gonna remove you later. We're gonna move you to here because you're not doing much here. Use a bunch of swirl damage while they have elements on them. Give Cryo to you. And then we're gonna put Mine Layer again. Put down another one of these, like over here. Energy. And then upgrade you. Remove you. There we go. We can put down 4 more things, but I think I'm gonna not put as many. Okay, let's put the extra one here. Let's give you Animo. So once we can get fire rate to that, guys, it will be a lot better. I didn't get any bolts for... I don't get bolts for killing these guys. Is that supposed to happen? Okay, these are summoned, so they don't count. Okay. Let's give you fire rate. And then we have one more. It's a like a checkerboard pattern. Let's give you Hydro. Then we start. You got stunned. Interesting. Okay, let's give you the debuff thing. Yeah, they can get stunned, it seems. I'm not sure how, but they can get stunned. Let's give you Shackle. Let's give you Mind Layer. We'll give this one the Shockwave. I don't like how it spawns so many summons. Because it's just stalling the stage by its summons. Just obtain bolts immediately, let's not, you know, have all the fuss. Let's give you Fracturing. I'm gonna give this one Fracturing as well. Give you a Mind Layer, and give you a Cryo one. There we go. We're gonna keep these for now because they might do some chip damage. Shockwave for you. Let's give you the debuff. I don't know if more than one of those debuffs from turrets can exist at a time because don't usually put them that far apart. But the debuff status seems to apply pretty fast. It occurs once every 3 seconds. Okay, we're gonna use our abilities to speed things up a little bit. Last wave. You know what? Let's remove these two now. And let's see. You just put more turrets down here. The last wave, so we want Pyro or Electro. Okay. Why not both? Maybe they both come through here. Yeah, whatever. Fire Ray. You, Fire Ray. Sure. Let's give you debuff. And restart. Fire would be better because if they get hit by... we don't really need Superconduct. True damage isn't Superconduct damage. This guy is dying, so that's good. Your debuff. Always a good sign when these guys die. Because these guys are currently our strongest enemies. I currently mean in the last few stages. I think it's a good combo to have Overload. Because that's the AoE. Like, you have the Fire Rate to constantly proc the status. And then the Overload gets created a lot, and that increases our DPS. So that's great. Yeah, they're just dying here instead of dying here, which is absolutely great. I think the better strat is to put all of your traps in that hallway, and also your turrets, instead of at the end here. Yeah, which is fine, we got it. Showdown, endless foes incoming. The Resolve casts a confident look at us, as if to say, they become in swarms, but they're no threat to you. It's all up to you now. There's 6 waves. I wouldn't call them endless, unless they're like, there's like 100 of them. I mean, even then, that's still finite. Does it recommend any skills to us? Cryo, Electro, that's the global skills off the board. We have a Geo guy, so let's get Geo. And then we have Hydro, we have Pyro, we have... yeah, there's just these two again. Alright, let's start. I haven't really looked at the map. I probably should have. Final battle is out of hand. It's infinite. How does that work? It's not really endless, is it? It's only wave 12. But we're only going to do up to wave 6 because that's all that's required of us. We have 2 choke points. Yeah, like this area is a choke point and this area is a choke point. You can set up here, but if you do set up here, then they're gonna like leave pretty quickly. So this is the best spot. Like this hallway, these 3 tiles, these 3 right here, they're the best. We'll put it here because it's gonna waste these tiles here. I don't have much aerial tiles either. Maybe we don't use these guys? Maybe we don't use them and maybe hope that we get the infinite range one? Yeah. Okay. Element do we want again? Addo and GR, right. I want Geo, because Geo is the most effective against these guys. We still don't have any Wild Hunt. I take that back. There were Wild Hunt units. Get 14 on the deployment unit this time, so let's quickly deploy these. Guys, it would be a good idea to put it here. Please kill them, please kill them, please, 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 please. Oh no. Yeah, that's a lot of enemies we're leaving alive. Okay, let's try having one of these. Yeah, because I think it covers these 6 houses, which are most deaths. We need either bolt or energy, and oh god, such a tough choice. Get animal, and then let's upgrade it for fire rate. 3 AoE. Ten, 10, 6, 3. Yeah, let's get AoE. And we can get... we can only get one of these. Let's put it here, let's get energy, because we need more damage. Put another one on the other side. The animal. Yeah, it doesn't have AoE, but it's doing more damage. And now we use... Let's use Animo. Because Geo, we need Geo for the shields. Oh, we lost 1 health. It's fine. Compared to losing outright, it's a better outcome. Get another energy so that we don't die. And let's get... How much do we have? 200. Yeah, let's get more damage. Sources of damage. I'm gonna use my ability around here so that we can maximize energy gained. Like right now. Not quite enough, but this guy should clean up. Never mind, he's not cleaning up. Health again. 1 health. Yeah, this one is harder. Whole field, let's go. Okay, now we can put you here. Bolt. And then upgrade you. Let's just have you here, increase your collection amount. And then let's... Oh, we have you here already. Crap. Okay, you can... Gosh dang it, man. Okay. Let's have another turret. Okay, this might be where we end. Okay. Reach wave 4, yeah, Okay, how many... Okay, let's go back in again. I want to see if there's any enemies that don't show up after until after wave 6. If we can, then maybe we can make use of the elements. Okay. Cryo already. Cryohydropyrus, so that's much left. Crap. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Because we tried... Turret does work, but not good enough. These guys don't do enough damage. Can't really make elements because... reactions, because they all have... They counter all of our elements. I don't know, I guess I might need to look up a guide. Anything we can do? I wish we could see like the waves of enemies here. I'm thinking maybe we use Electro, because I don't think the Cryo Lava Show is completely resistant to. I don't think the Lava Shows are completely resistant to that damage types, are they? In that case, let's use Cryo and Electro then. Now they make superconduct. Crap. Oh, gosh dang it, man. You know what? I'm gonna do this off screen. I'll look up a guide. Maybe I can do it now as well. Let's look up a guide. Super control defense. Operation Stronghold defense. Just guide for the last stage on gaming. If not, then we'd watch YouTube or something. Wait, there's tries making overload, it seems like. Because the strat, it seems like the strat is that on the left-hand side, on the bottom left, you want overload, and then on the bottom right, to use Pyro Swirl. Yeah, there's only one element on the bottom right, and then towards the left and the middle is just reactions galore. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's complicated. Maybe I can try to pull it off. Yeah, I can try. I can absolutely try. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna switch our abilities though. We're gonna use Freeze and Tornado. I'm gonna follow this guide to the letter. What you should be doing, if you can. Bolts. Yeah, if they just want reactions galore here, just to clear up enemies that can't be killed by Pyro Swirl here. For intensity here. And then bolts. Done another thing, so let's do that. It says Electro Turret, but on the screen it's a Pyro Turret. Stray game. Stray game 8. Here. So anything that increases bolts or saves bolts. Okay, let's see if it has a double bolt thing at the end. If it has a double bolt thing, then we don't need to use the increased range. It has double bolts, I think. But double bolts, so we don't need to increase range. 50% is higher than 10%, so let's get this one. Okay, next we need increase U with fire intensity. Upgrade U, sorry, not increase. We're gonna Hydro Trap and pull. And we don't have enough. We need Electro Turret in the spot here. Okay, I should have put it down this side first. Target analysis for intensity. Start. As long as we make it to wave 6, then we're good. Mind layer, and shackling. See what we need. All challenges. Geoscience, we'll have Arturial. Let's get this one because it's probably the easiest. Barely enough. Okay. They died fast. I guess this is a good strat because you're not making superconduct. You're making electrocharge. You're making overload. You're making vape. Yeah, really good strat. That's wave 6. Does it say do we get more rewards on if we get more? We only need to get wave 6, so that's all we need. Is this wave 6? We are on wave 6, so let's not quit now. Mind layer shackling on you. A pull. Focusing fire on you. Just attack on you. We need... What the hell is that? Target analysis. You don't need anything. You need fire intensity. And that's all we can afford right now. Let's start.
情報は伝えてある。情報は伝えてある。
What else they want? I think they want standard missions here on this one. Then I believe target analysis on this one. Looks like target analysis. Can't really tell. It's so foggy. Protocol. Let's get this one straight. Because it's wave 6. So yeah. Now we can leave. Right. Game rate's pretty good for this one. Usually, sometimes they're really good. Sometimes they're kind of meh. This time it's pretty good. I wish they did Arknights. Do they have Arknights? I don't think they have Arknights. Because I usually look at I think it's game width for Arknights, but yeah. All right. Let's see. Do we have time left? Let's do side quests for next time. So next time on Genshin Impact, I don't think there's another event coming up. So yeah, let's do side quests and let's do the they're anecdotes. I was just saying analogies, so it's anecdotes, yeah. Okay, see you guys next time, and until next time, be good, be well, be happy, be safe, be well. Yep. Enjoy next 24 hours. I'm gonna... Is anyone gonna watch Femboy Fishing? Yeah, I'm gonna do Femboy Fishing. I'm gonna look them up, because I haven't heard from them in a long time. I don't actually watch Femboy Fishing. Contrary to what people would believe. I've only seen them in a Maxer video. Okay, I'm gonna Google it. By Google, I mean YouTube, and then, go on the stream. Femboy Fishing. Completely type fishing now. Femboy Fishing. Yeah, let's see. It's Femgirl Fishing now, okay. They cosplayed week here, okay. 132,000 subscribers. Last video 7 months ago, damn. And the video before that was 10 months ago. So I guess they're gone. They had 3 seasons of Femboy Fishing. What's the difference between seasons? Is it actual seasons? Christmas. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's actual seasons. There's season 2 fans across 2 years ago and 3 years ago, so I think it's more than a season. Season 1 finale. Did they just change spots because maybe the spot? Okay, it's not fishing seasons, is it? I don't know about Femboy Fishing. I'm sad they changed their fem. Okay, their profile picture and the account background is Femboy Fishing, but the account username is Femgirl Fishing. It says ignore the channel banner and profile picture in the description. It will be updated soon, but it's not updated. So, I guess that never happened. I don't think it would be hard to edit either if you have the original files. Even if you don't, you just need the right assets, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the stream now and maybe do Siege. I'm not sure. I'll see what happens. I've already paid the is it called advance payment? I don't know what it's called, but I paid $500 on the computer. I'm gonna pay a few thousand more later on. So yeah, I'll get the computer. I would say probably around mid-April, maybe before that. But we'll see. I'm gonna turn off stream now. I need to go pee. And also other stuff. I'm surprised that I'm getting the ADHD brain again, but the caffeine, I think it did help. It made me help. It helped me talk, yes. Be more talkative, but it doesn't make me hyper energetic. It's not caffeine or sugar. Maybe I should have more like caffeine for streaming, or sugar, or both. But caffeine is diuretic, so it may make me want to pee more, considering that it's only an hour and a half. I don't usually pee in an hour and a half. I guess I did have a large Coke as well. So yeah. Did I mention that this large Coke is from like a coupon from McDonald's? Yeah, that's what I meant today. It's like $1 compared to like $19 if you were to just buy a single one. It doesn't come with a meal. It doesn't come with me. So I got a meal. I got myself a meal. I got a meal, okay? And then I bought this Coke for $1. So neat. And I got 2 drinks. The other one is hot chocolate I'm giving to someone else. I think it's actually working, guys. The caffeine and the sugar. I'm being way more talkative than I should be. I'm not just, okay, maybe it's finally hitting me now because it's finally in my digestive system, and it's being absorbed into my bloodstream. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop myself before I